too afraid to find a real man and real love. So you marry a get for a Birkin bag and then turn your head while he's getting a bunch of kids.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
She was at a party before that they attended, and you said the party was weird. Tell me about that.
It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booties. Nobody was caring him over. What the f is going on here? There's just a lot of weird dude.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a doctor.
I should tell you that after delivering a bombshell about Diddy and Jada Pinkett Smith that has everyone talking, the tea is boiling and we are about to spill it all. These two have a lengthy history together that spans decades, but now that Jay is speaking out, it's not what anyone expected. Though it should come as no surprise, Jay's remarks have such a significant impact since Hollywood listens to him, and with all the recent drama surrounding Diddy. Everyone is interested in hearing Jay's opinion and whether she will continue to support her former pal or divulge some secrets. There are speculations circulating that this could change everything we thought to be. Prepare yourself as we examine what Jay stated and the reasons it has everyone in shock because it is accurate about their relationship.
My thoughts are, when you have people that are desperate to achieve a goal for a certain life, they'll do anything for it. They'll do anything. That's all these women are doing right now in female hip hop. They're proving that they're willing to do anything. It's just not working out for Sweetie.
Poor Sweetie.
But she be doing the most. Had a whole commercial with the sauce, the Sweetie sauce, and I guess nobody what was that, the Burger King?
Yeah.
Was it Burger King?
I think it was McDonald's.
It was McDonald's, yeah. And the Sweetie, like, how couldn't you sell more than 2,000? Like, you couldn't get at least 5,000 of them people that ate the meals, the Sweetie meals, the Sweetie deal. They couldn't buy the record. Like, the deal was real. I'm just saying. The deal was real. Sell the album with the
Hey.
Yeah, like
$2.99. Go get you.
Let's get creative.
That would be. Hey, that'd be hard though. Hey, you just got a CD in the Happy Meal? Like, oh shit. We take
what
it
they
back.
gonna do? Give you a CD? Don't nobody fucking use that shit no more.
The deal is real. We taking it back to the 80s. Fuck you, man.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, here's a CD. What's this? The retro meal? Like,
yeah, the retro meal. Hey, that might be hard.
I mean, that's the idea though. For a
What
party.
is you talking about?
No, but I mean, it's just look at fucking Doja Cat. What the fuck is that?
Now she throws off the algorithm a little bit because she came out of left field. Yeah, no, I thought she was gonna be great because she came different. I said the Generation Z will buy into different.
Do you see how different she is now?
I'll shave my eyebrows and I'll still show up on the red carpet. And
Do you see how different she is now?
Oh yeah. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild now. And I don't think she's done. I think it's more to come.
I think she can't be done.
You said she can't be done.
I think she can never stop.
So
I think if she stops, she'll turn into a 90-year-old woman and be sure, yeah, get your feet.
The wool cover. Oh, it's been a spin. So
she looks like she reads. Listen to me. She's giving me witch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what she's trying to give.
No, if you go back and you look at what's the movie? The Witches with Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
No, Angelica Houston. The Witches.
Yeah, the Witches. Yeah.
She looked like them bitches when they would come out of their wigs.
Turn into mouses, goddamn.
And then the nose is they're gonna eat your children, and all of that shit. Like,
no, hey,
She's giving that.
I want people to stop Google the witches with Angelica Houston. And
shout out to Angelica Houston. You everything, man.
No.
And you were awesome as Morticia. No one will ever play Morticia like you.
Shout out Wednesday.
But it's like this bitch is giving me witch.
So it brings me to my question. We talked about it yesterday, and we talked about the
that goddamn cat.
And that goddamn cat.
Listen to me. You know that the cats were the guardians in the tombs.
Oh, teach me something.
Yeah, in the tombs, they would put cats in there. They were the guardians for the spirit world.
Oh, okay.
And they would chase away evil spirits to keep them out of the sarcophagus and stuff like that. I'm always weary of motherfuckers with cats.
Oh, okay, yeah, oh, cat lady, yeah.
Especially if you into black magic. She gives me that vibe. And I think if she stops, she'll be like 80.
Allow me to elaborate on what Jay said that got everyone talking. She didn't really talk, rather she dropped a bombshell on us, and her words were as incisive as her fake bones. You could see Jenna was upset when she said, I've known Diddy for a long time, and what's happening now is heartbreaking, but she didn't stop there. Jay went on, let's talk about her tongue. We all need to look closely at the culture that allowed this to happen. When Jenna called out the issue, it seemed as though she was balancing her support for her old friend. She handled it expertly, but this is where things get complicated. Jenna was serious and clearly purposeful in her word choice. Sweet Juicy J left various hints that gave people to think about things like, girl, what truths and stories need to be revealed and what variations people are scurrying about the streets. Attempting to understand what we're saying. Should we also talk about the timing? Others claim that Jada is only attempting to attract attention, but let's face it, when has she really needed assistance attracting attention? This seems different. It seems like she's now ready to talk about something that has been bothering her for a while. Although Janet didn't suddenly decide to come clean, this happened soon after the turmoil surrounding the raids on Ty's homes.
We spoke the other day, and I said...
She has old-looking eyes sometimes,
So when she shaved the eyebrows, it made you focus more on the eyes?
No! When she shaved the eyebrows, I simply said, why?
But you're raising a good point, because she was like, I'm done with music. I quit. I'm tired of my fans being harassed.
And then she came back.
she was...
One rat tail. I'm telling you.
Put me back up.
It's giving me that. It's giving me special potion.
Do you feel some of these celebrities are trying to chase the Michael Jackson mystique?
I mean, I guess. For me, when I think of artists like that, it's like the girl or the guy that you always wanted to get with that would never give you the time of day. That's just kind of how I feel about chasing Michael Jackson fans. Like, it's never gonna happen for you. So stop.
What do you feel? How do you feel about?
Nobody will ever touch that.
What do you feel about the comparisons, though? Like, now we have the Chris Brown comparison. Of course, he says that Michael Jackson, he will never be that. But
and I'm glad he's smart enough to know that. But he's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And he's the closest thing that I've seen. And unfortunately, he handled up.
Right.
They got him. They got him. He can't move right or left too far. Haven't you noticed that?
Yeah.
His whole fucking career has been like whack-a-mole. Every time he starts creeping up, pop!
For real. Something's going.
Am I wrong?
Put it right back.
Every time he's building, bop! Get your ass like a bop! Like, if he comes anything above, like right here, whack!
Put it right back. For real. Yeah.
He should be insane. Thank God he's not. He has his moments, and he should. Because he's been in a fucking jail ever since that shit with Rihanna. He's been in fucking prison. And they holding him. And guess what? There's stuff that people know about him that I'm sure he don't want nobody to know. That's why it's so important to come clean and to be clean if you gonna fuck with this game in any way, shape, or form. Because they will use everything against you. Tie you up. I wish they stopped bopping him on the head because he's so fucking talented.
So I'm curious.
Just let him come out, man.
Let him come out. Let him come out.
Goddamn,
Chris.
They've let far worse people out. You know, there's some real sick motherfuckers that people love. Fucking R. Kelly ran around the United States without fucking impunity, fucking up a whole generation of bitches. And some small boys. Y'all let him run?
Writings on the wall.
Let fucking Chris run. You know?
If you were to see, they have a new biopic with Whitney Houston coming out. If they play this movie and you see no kind of drugs in this movie, do you feel like it's an injustice to what this looks?
I feel like anything with her name on it is strictly for the purposes of financial gain for those who have access to her estate, including Clive Davis.
Including Clive Davis.
This ain't a film to celebrate Whitney Houston. This is a film to, pay the piper.
He was the one trying to bring her back, though, at the time of prior to her death, right?
He needed her back. He needed her back, but he needed her back and under his control. You want to know what fucking Clive Davis did for Whitney Houston? While he was busy trying to bring her back. See, people forget, before she came to the United States, he sent her on an international tour.
The item that has everyone unsettled is this one, though. What will happen next? Will more celebs speak out? Will Diddy respond? And most importantly, will Jay spill more tea? It's as if Jada struck a flame in a room full of gas. One thing is certain, though Jay's words have completely altered the situation. She didn't just break her silence, she shattered it. Now everyone is curious about what other secrets Jay may be holding, because in Hollywood, when one person speaks, others tend to follow, with Jay leading the way. This means that show may be in for a lot more drama.
I was there when Farnsworth Bentley got his actual name. How they came up with the name and everything. We were sitting in front of the apartment building on 74th and Park Avenue. It was me, him, Tony De Niro. Puff was upstairs. They was trying to figure out, he had became Puff, one of Puff's personal assistants. You understand? To make sure all Puff shit is there when we get ready to go. Everything that was supposed to be in order. That was Farnsworth Bentley's job. When Puff has to go to restaurants or place like that, he made sure everything was straight with that. You know what I'm saying? And he had another assistant too. But Farnsworth Bentley was his personal assistant, put out his clothes, told him what he should wear, all that, like a stylist and personal assistant all together. So we was in front of the house, and this dude, Tony De Niro, he played guitar in that Bad Boy for Life. The black dude, not the white guy, the black dude who played the guitar, that's Tony De Niro. I think he might be from California or something. So Tony De Niro was like, yo, we gotta think of a name for you, man. And if you're gonna be his personal assistant and slash butler slash umbrella carrier, whatever you gonna do, you understand? We gotta think of a name for you. We're gonna try to make you like Bentley or either Farnsworth or either Bent. You gotta be, you gotta have that kind of persona. You gotta dress all the time, be neat and the whole 9 yards. And then the dude, Derek, was playing with him like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know how to do that. I could be over the top. He was acting like that. You know what I'm saying? I could be over the top. So he was saying that. And the dude, Tony De Niro, said, we gotta figure out a name for you, man. It's gotta be on the level of, those characters. He said, you gotta be like Farnsworth, you gotta be like Bentley. He said, we're just gonna call you Farnsworth Bentley. And he said, I like it. And they start calling him that. His name Farnsworth Bentley. I said, these motherfuckers corny. Like I was like, yo, don't believe this. But he was always right there, but not like at nighttime when we was at doing things, he wasn't around, bro. He was only there when the cameras was there and shit like that. I don't know how much he was he could do. I don't know if he would say anything because he probably signed the ND, a non-disclosure, and he don't want to say anything against Puff anyway because Puff got shit on him. And I ain't talking about no sexual shit, none of that shit. The nigga was stealing, bro. Yo, bro. The niggas I don't want to put that on sticky fingers. That nigga right there, bro, don't lay nothing down around him. You hear me? Don't lay nothing down around dude right there. Dog, Jennifer Lopez had these boots, they cost $5,000. I'm like, what kind of fucking boots cost $5,000? Now you gotta realize, this is like in early 2000s. These boots cost $5,000. And because she was gonna be out of the country or something like that, she didn't have them come to her house down in the village because she would have never got it because they'd be stealing her stuff down there at her apartment. So she had them come to Puff house. She wanted these boots so bad, she was mad. They looked through everything trying to find Jennifer boots. Cause Puff had like Puff, people used to just give him shit and send him shit from everywhere. So he had this mail room in his house with numbers just that he never even opened. But I don't know how Farnsworth Bentley found that shit. But we went over there to his house and we found a lot of Jennifer shit and everybody else's shit that belonged to Puff. I guess Puff had too much stuff in the room and he was just keeping them for it.
And you seen this with your own eyes? That's crazy, man.
My own eyes, bro. We went to his apartment.
He don't even seem like that type of dude, yo, but damn.
Security else, we went over there, man. They had to do shit, bro. And that's why Puff had stopped messing with him. And then he goes get a show. Puff ain't say nothing. He went and got a show of how to teaching thugs how to be the gentleman. I hope the first thing he taught them was don't steal.
Before we get into all of that, let's take a quick look at why Diddy has been in the news lately. Rumor has it that Diddy's empire may be collapsing, and it's not just because of bad business decisions. Let me tell you, the drama involving Diddy has been building like a pressure cooker. Jada's comments have only raised the heat on the drama. Now that you're wondering what all of this has to do with J.W. Shell, let me explain. There are significant claims of raids on his homes, and there have been accounts of lavish parties that would make even the wildest Hollywood parties seem subdued. Jay and Diddy have a long history together. In the middle of all this craziness, she chooses to speak up now, and you know it must mean something. Let's analyze Diddy's current circumstances. Decades of friendship parties, who knows what else. We're talking about a whole mess of trafficking, violence, and chaos, and it's not just the Fed City is facing lawsuits, left and right ex-girlfriends, former employees, and even old business partners are emerging from the woodwork with jaw-dropping stories. The FBI was swarming the area like it was a movie set, and the rumors went that they were searching for proof about some very serious allegations. If even half of what people are saying about Diddy is true, he may be trading in his designer suits for an orange jumpsuit. Then why is everyone trying to figure out why now that everyone seems to have decided to air out each other's dirty laundry at once? This is where things get real. Some, however, think that Diddy's inner circle member has finally made the decision to speak.
I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back and there was a bunch of old fucking niggas and fucking young boys back there, all ass naked in the Wade house. So I find it funny that Gabrielle's sitting there talking shit about Boosie. Maybe you suspicious of him because of the shit that's happening in your house, bitch. Fuck out of here. These niggas be talking greasy on all kinds of shit. But I don't like when these so-called black Hollywood couples want to come in and then they want to sit there and play gatekeeper. Meanwhile, they're abusing and misusing all kinds of young people. And guess what? Don't nobody want to admit that they a victim. So they pretend to be friends.
Yeah.
Will Smith ain't slapped that nigga over love. He slapped that nigga because that bitch told him to. Or maybe because she's looking a little hocus pocus these days too. Is it alopecia? Or was it like, entrance into the club? I don't know. But shit don't look right. You fucking see Tiger Woods and the next thing you know, he damn near die in a fucking car accident. I don't fucking know. I know she gangster as fuck. I know she from Baltimore. And I know there's no shame in that region. I know that for a fact. So, you know, the movie Emancipation, how the fuck you gonna play in a movie called Emancipation and you can't emancipate yourself?
Ooh. Bars.
Cause you trapped in a hole. My nigga, you trapped in a hole. This bitch clowning you day after day after day after day. And once again, I hate saying these things because their children are dope. But Jaden's kind of MIA. And considering that he emancipated from their household at 16 and refused to come back even to do family interviews. You know?
Yeah.
Willow's just kind of, she's dope. Too much shit happened in that fucking house. Too much shit happened in that fucking house. And meanwhile, I go to jail for defending my child and these niggas don't even get a CPS fucking visit for the kind of shit they kids see. You know?
There you go.
So yeah, I'll watch the movie when, you know, I'll watch Emancipation when he emancipates himself from the hell that he lives in, that he tries to call marriage with that woman who still wished Tupac was alive. But enjoy the film, buy lots of popcorn. I ain't supporting shit he fucking do. He's a bad representation for black men. He is literally the epitome of a ballless man. I'm sick and tired of people making our black men look weak. I'm sick and tired of that shit because I don't know no nigga that would put up with the shit that bitch done put him through. Now you could justify staying because you ain't want to cut up the money because she would have got the child support and the alimony, but the kids is grown. So if you staying now, it's either because you being blackmailed to stay or you too lazy to go. He housebroken. That don't fit right for a Philly nigga. But he did grow up in Overbrook though. He didn't technically grow up in West Philly. That was Jazzy Jeff's life he was writing about. He lived over there, not far from where Kobe Bryant grew up. That's the other side of City Avenue. He came up Overbrook, you know, so they had big houses and he wasn't at the playground get beat up. That was Jazzy Jeff. He lived in the more suburb side off of City Avenue. He went to Overbrook, you know, he went to the hood and then came home. I took my husband to where he used to go get his cheesesteaks at Larry's, which was right there by the train station around the corner from the nice houses. He's been playing roles for a long time. But I'm sick and tired of seeing these so-called couples destroying young people. And look at August Alsina, like he's so fucked off. I don't think that boy is his boyfriend. I think it's his bodyguard, because his first show back in Miami, he gets beat up by Tory Lanez and his motherfucking bodyguard. And the nigga just got out the hospital. Like these is little niggas. These is little niggas. Like it's almost like Will Smith called up Tory Lanez. Fuck that nigga up for me. You know what I'm saying? Your first show back and you gotta go back to the hospital. Like, all because you got taken advantage of by that bitch. Cause they said it all started with Tory Lanez joking with him about the whole entanglement. That shit wasn't no entanglement, bitch. You fucked the kid and cheated on your husband. Like, let's stop dressing this shit up and making it seem like it's anything. If Jada did any of the fucking shit to Will, would your wife, would y'all women, would you stand for that?
No.
Listen to me, he needs my help. like, are you fucking kidding me? I wanted to help him. He was so sick and he needed my help, and you just figured you was gonna ride his dick until he got better, huh? Like, really? If I was a 16-year-old kid and I had the opportunity to emancipate myself, I wouldn't stick around to watch my mom fuck my friends. I wish the fuck my mom would have. I'm sorry. Y'all know I get passionate.
Y'all
So is there any other movie you want to talk about?
Y'all clapping. Man, we got to save some for next time.
Jesus.
Jaguar, we love you so much. Thank you for coming to sit down and talk with us. This was a real treat. I feel I'm high off this. I don't know. We finna kill him with this one. we all gonna go off the grid after this for a little bit.
Listen to me. I'm back outside now. Fuck it. It's gonna be what it's. I'm back outside.
Amen.
The streets are a hive of speculation. Did Jana know something all along? Is she trying to distance herself before more comes out, or is she genuinely shocked by what she's hearing like the rest of us? Whatever it is, it's like dominoes falling, and each new story adds another piece to the puzzle. This is where Jada's words hit differently when she talks about the culture that allowed this to happen. She's not just throwing shade, she's pointing at a poll system that may have been protecting Diddy for years. What will happen to Diddy Girl now that the feds are breathing down his neck and old friends like Jed are speaking out? It seems that Diddy drama is far from over. One thing is for sure, this isn't just about Diddy anymore. It's about Hollywood power and secrets that have been buried for too long.
Man, that's crazy, man. But why haven't any of Diddy friends spoke up for him?
My man, listen here. All those ones who made it to the Diddy party, to the after party, and to the hotel lobby, they not gonna ruin their brand. They not gonna say nothing. Man, I was watching the other day. Listen to me. They did that. They on Channel 2 News here in New York. Gayle King and Nate and that other guy, they were talking about. They showed the him beating Cassie, and they showed him the apology and the whole 9 yards. All they said is that we have commentary about that, but we got to go to a commercial. They never came back and said nothing about it. I was like, yo, damn, he still got power like that? Somebody still like him like that? Because you know he was running with Oprah and them. He was running with that whole crew. Weinstein, Oprah, Epstein. He was running with that whole crew. They want to know how we're going to do it, how the public is going to take him. Is the public going to let him back in? And the public is not. The public is already canceling him. I don't believe the industry has canceled him yet. All those people who went to those Diddy parties, not one of them had came out and denounced what he has done. I haven't heard one of them. I have not heard one person denounce. Well, man, let God handle it. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here with that. If that was your daughter, would you let God handle it? All those people, they ain't denounced him. They ain't definitely, they can't come forward and say, yo, I support him. Because it would mess up their brand. It would mess up their brand. Jay-Z. We the only one could call each other Sean. Jay is the only one could call me Sean. I'm the only one could call him Sean. Get the hell out of here. If that ain't no fun boy stuff. But you ain't had not one person, brother, not one person sit there, denounce what he did, or come forward and say, I support him.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nobody haven't came out to support him, man. Not one person outside of Stevie J.
Stevie don't count, bro.
When Jada divulged information, Hollywood was rocked. It was like she struck a match in a room full of gasoline, and now everyone is running to react while the tea is pouring and boiling all over the place. It's a mess. Let's talk about the celebrities' reactions to CH. While some individuals are cheering Diddy on and pretending nothing is wrong, others have other ideas. Some celebrities are reportedly stepping away from the scandal on Twitter more quickly than you can say drama, according to reports on the streets. It's like a virtual battleground out there as people voice their opinions and don't hold back. Let's talk about what this means for Jay and Diddy's Hollywood connections, girl. It's complicated because of how close-knit that crowd is, but trust me, those Hollywood parties appreciate a truth teller, especially when they're exposing the rich and famous. As for Diddy, his empire may be in jeopardy. We're not just talking about losing some part. It already has that red TBL talk vibe, brands, business partnerships, musical collaborations, etc. There's always more to a story, and some are saying that this is only the beginning. If that turns out to be the case, additional celebrities might be ready to come forward, according to the streets, which report that numerous well-known figures have already decided not to collaborate with him.
How Puffy wanted to fight Will Smith over Jennifer Lopez.
Oh man. We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damon was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. It was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, like, and then he was like this, you know, like, and I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go over towards him, and he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm going to snuff him. I said to myself, Will Smith gonna beat the shit out you. Now, Puff could scrap now, but I don't think he could beat Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Well, he could scrap. You know what I'm saying? So then he said that shit. So I didn't go back over there where Will Smith's sister and her husband was. I stayed about, if he snuffed Will, I could move slow enough that Will could probably get 2 or 3 punches back in. Yeah, but that shit was funny. He thought that Jada and Will was coming on too strong to Jennifer, making advances.
We're going to need more popcorn since this show is just getting started, but here's the thing that has everyone wondering, what if this is just the beginning? Jay, there are more tales to share. You never know who else might come forward. I'm dying from the suspense. Hollywood will never be the same after this. Some are calling it a wake-up call. It's as if Jay just pulled back the curtain and everyone is trying to find out where they stand. Even though some argue that it's long overdue, everyone is curious as to what will happen next. Will more celebrities follow Jada's lead and speak out, or will they keep to themselves and try to protect their own? In any case, you can bet that everyone will be closely watching every move, tweet, and red table discussion in hopes of uncovering some clues, because in Hollywood, truth always comes out eventually, and when it does, it will be juicy as a peach in July.
Sean P. Diddy Combs. Misa Hilton, the mother of Combs' son, Justin Combs, is speaking out after federal agents raided the home of the music mogul March 25th. On Tuesday, Hilton shared an edited video on Instagram of home surveillance footage of law enforcement entering the LA property, fanning out across the home with guns drawn, searching for evidence. Both of Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian, can be seen in the video being detained and handcuffed in a hallway inside the home before they're taken outside. Hilton claims her son has hired an attorney to investigate, quote, the excessive use of force, and vowed to fight for justice utilizing every imaginable resource. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Here's the reason why. In the age of brutality on the part of some police officers. Officers from Homeland Security busting into the home, guns drawn, obviously not a good look, obviously a bit excessive to say the least in terms of the optics. When it comes to excessive force, simply grabbing your sons and putting them in handcuffs and peaceably taking them outside. In an age and a day where unarmed black men have been shot and killed, at the very least assaulted on several occasions, this doesn't meet the standard. So good luck with that. Knock yourself out. That's not the story. The story here is, what were they looking for? None of us know. P. Diddy, rumors of sex trafficking and what have you. These are the kind of things that are going on, where his name is being associated with everybody from Harvey Weinstein to the late Jeffrey Epstein to R. Kelly himself. That's the issue. I don't know P. Diddy that well. I'm wishing him nothing but the best. I swear, I hope he's innocent. I hope all of this is nothing more than an investigation that doesn't have his name attached to anything in line with something that you're guilty of illegal activities in any way. Because Lord help him if it is. Make no mistake about it. I will tell you this, Homeland Security, as Areva Martin came on this very show and pointed out, they don't show up for nothing. Something's fishy. Now, whether it's directly involving P. Diddy or whether they're trying to utilize him to dime out others, something is awry. Something is awry. And when a case that serious, where Homeland Security, not the LAPD, but Homeland Security in both Miami and LA, when they're both involved, let's just say it doesn't look good. Again, we pray that P. Diddy has nothing to do with this, that he's innocent of all the allegations being leveled against him. But it ain't a good look at all. Make no mistake about it, especially when we're talking about underage girls, sex trafficking, and things of that nature. Lord help them if there's a shred of guilt attached to these acts.
You already know that there will be long-lasting aftershocks when Jada detonates a bomb of this magnitude, so what will happen next per the streets? Though Jay has always been known for her honesty, it appears that she may take on a new job as Hollywood's truth teller. Let's be real, that will undoubtedly raise a lot of controversy, but here's the teaser. Jay may start a whole new chapter in her life. This goes beyond only Jada, it's about how famous people would connect with each other. You would assume that at those posh parties they would be friendly, but no, they would be spies on each other, waiting to see who would divulge their secrets. Following Jada's comments, good luck with that, honey. We'll be waiting to see if other celebs follow Jay's lead since, as you may know in Hollywood, one person speaks and all of a sudden everyone has something to say. Some on the street speculated that he might be getting ready for a comeback.